Alex69, how's it going? Good to see you all. How's it going? We are live for Spain and Romania under 21s. Just need to sync the clock up and then we're good to go. I need to add the badges. It's because we were so late changing over from the England under 19s game. So again, a little bit of a late start on this one. Apologies. We are live now and it is 0-0. There's not been any anything to report in the opening exchanges on this one. But yeah, we are live. It's going to be a good game as well, I think. Romania and Spain. We'll go through the lineups very, very shortly. Before we do, I do just want to get live on the other place. One sec. Let me get live on TikTok. And we can go through everything that we need to go through. Before we do as well, I do just want to say a massive thank you to our sponsors for this game and all the other lives that we do on this channel. Match Bingo. If you haven't checked out Match Bingo, please do go and check them out. You can download the app by scanning the QR code, which is on screen at any point, or you can click the link in my description. If you deposit £5, you get £10 free. Can't say further than that. At the absolute least, go and download the app, check it out. And you'll be supporting the channel as well by doing so. So if you do want to do that, go and check it out. Match Bingo is a lot like betting on the football. It combines all of the excitement and fun of a bet on the football with all the fun and excitement you'd associate with a game of bingo. You buy a bingo card for whatever game it is that you're watching, for example this one, and you will get a bingo card with 15 random events on it, things that say like Romania free kick, Spain corner, right? And as those things happen during the game, you get money for a line, money for 2 lines, money for a full house. You can win a small fortune on it. And, yeah. Oh, my God, what a goal by Romania. Oh, my God, what a goal. That is an absolute wonder strike from Romania. What an absolute sensational goal that is. Oh, my goodness me. Whew! When I say what a goal, I really do mean what a goal. That was absolutely outrageous. Luis Munteanu, the number 9, who lots and lots is expected of, by the way. Luis Munteanu, I think he plays for... Is he still at Cluj? I think he's at Cluj. Jesus Christ, what a goal this is. What a goal. Takes it down, a little touch, and an absolute rocket into the top corner. Oh, that might be one of my favourite goals for some time, that. That might be one of my favourite goals in a very, very long time. That was an absolute screamer. That was an absolute screamer. Picks the ball up and absolutely smashes it in. 6 goals in 11 games for Luis Munteanu. Lots and lots expected of that young man. He might be one of the stars of this tournament, I've got to say. The early stars of this tournament. So yes, sorry, I was midway through what I was saying, but go and check out Match Bingo. Absolutely fantastic guys over there, and you can win a small fortune. Over 10,000 players here in the UK and over £200,000 in prize money already paid out. Go and check them out. With that said, let's get started with our coverage of this game. Right. Hopefully that works. Yeah, I think that should work. Maybe. Should work. Possibly. Benjamin needs Spain. Yeah, I need Spain as well, mate. I need Spain. We all need Spain for this one. Let me just get the... let me just get the old logo up. Spain have very nearly got the equaliser. We've started really fast in this one. Honestly, that is one of the best goals I have seen. I am so impressed with that start from Romania. An absolutely sensational goal. Right, there you go. Spain under 21s, Romania under 21s. I'm going to change Spain's because I don't like that. I'm going to change it back to white. There you go. Okay, sorry, let me catch up with the chat. I know we're a little bit late. Honestly, this has been an absolutely wonderful start to this game. The goal was incredible. No other word for it. Jonathan Guzman, how's it going? What game are we watching? We are watching Spain under 21s against Romania under 21s, and it's Romania 1-0 with an early goal. An absolutely incredible goal as well from Luis Munteanu. Let's go through the lineups very quickly. Lots and lots expected of Luis Munteanu. He is at Cluj, by the way. I thought it would be him. Yeah, he scored 25 goals last season in 35 games. Admittedly, it was in the Romanian league, but he is only 22. Still a young man. Still time for him. I think there's an opportunity for Luis Munteanu if he gets maybe a move this summer. It wouldn't surprise me if someone took a chance on him. And it was Andrei Borza as well, another young player who lots is expected of, coming through the Rapid Bucharest Academy. Andrei Borza, who set him up. So let's do the lineups very, very quickly. In goal for Spain, it is Iturbe, Alejandro Iturbe of Atletico Madrid. It's Pubil, Tarrega, Mosquera of Valencia. Again, lots expected of him. And Hugo Bueno, who is on loan from Wolves. I think he spent on loan last year at Feyenoord. In midfield, it's Javi Guerra, another Valencia midfielder whom lots is expected of. Venat Turientes alongside him. Sanchez, Torre and Lopez. And then it's Leeds striker Matteo Joseph up front. For Romania, it's Sava in goal, Borza, Akdag, Ilya, Strata at the back, Grameni, Vultura and Perianu in midfield, and then it's Popescu, Ilya and that man Munteanu up front. Whew. Substorb, how's it going? Good to see you, mate. Really, really good to see you. I missed the last two, sorry. Don't worry about it. All good. Neo672, thoughts on Højlund? I think he needs game time, doesn't he? Yeah, he needs game time. He's a good player. I think there's an opportunity for Højlund to go out, maybe on loan, and maybe even come back to Manchester United. It wouldn't surprise me if he came back and proved United wrong. Same as Anthony has, same as McTominay has, same as Wan-Bissaka has. Yeah, I think there's a player in there with Højlund. Again, you know, all the United fans who are cursing him and saying what a horrendous player he is, you've also got to remember that they did this with Anthony. They did this with McTominay. They did this with Wan-Bissaka. There are players in there. It's a very common thing that players are awful at Manchester United. They go elsewhere and actually they're very good again. So I think you've got to remember that. Ball into the box for Spain. Headed behind. It's going to be a goal kick for Romania. Where is this one, by the way? Do you know what? There's some good players on the bench as well. There's Malero. Malero's on the bench. Jesus Rodriguez on the bench. Another one that Villa are targeting apparently this season. Jesus Rodriguez. Yaragazar from Bilbao. Garcia as well. Andres Garcia from Villa. Yeah, lots of good chances. Lots and lots of good players in that Spain squad. I'm quite surprised that they've not started Malero. He'd have been one that I would have almost certainly had. But this is from Bratislava. Romania are in again. Oh, very nearly 2-0. Very, very nearly 2-0. Unlucky. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Could have been 2-0, that one. Could have been 2-0. Owen, apparently, we are desperate to get Rodriguez done. Yeah, it was... There's a few who are looking at him. Christian Raiko 2. Hey Nerder, HSV. Good to have HSV back in the Bundesliga next year. We've just watched Rossings, the young Norwegian winger. Rossings Forget his surname. But yeah, the young lad who plays for you on the wing, an absolutely exceptional performance from him against England. Got a goal and an assist in the England-Norway under-19s game that we've just done. Great player. Really looking forward to seeing him next season. €50 million is what they want. I'm not surprised. He's a talented young player. Right, Spain, get the ball, knock it over the top. Oh, Romania not defending as well as maybe they should. Keeper gets it away. Yeah, we do a lot of Bundesliga games on this channel. That's what we do on this channel, by the way, mate. We do watch-alongs. So at least one game every day, at least one watch-along every single day. We do. Dylan's football roundup. It's under-21s, not under-19s. No. This is under-21s. What we've just been watching is the under-19s. The under-19s championships are also on right now. So yeah, you can watch the under-19s as well. Murad Robbo to Atletico is an interesting move. I don't think he does it. I don't think he goes. Yeah. Yo, Samuel, TikTok, don't read this loudly. You know why. I've got and I'll get banned again. Thanks though, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, Robbo to Atletico, I'm not sure is going to happen. I think he's too valuable to Liverpool and I don't think we let him go. Tom, hey up lad, good to see you. Tom, how's it going, mate? He wants to go, Fabrizio said. I mean, Fabrizio said a lot of things. Fabrizio says a lot of things. A lot of it isn't true either, so... Ball into the box. And to be fair, again, he can want to... Even if that's true and he does want to go... Which I wouldn't blame him because we are about to sign a new left back and he might not be an immediate starter for Liverpool. I wouldn't blame him at all for wanting to go Atletico Madrid. He's not a starter for us. Assuming that is why he wants to go. He wouldn't be a starter for us. Yeah, it'd be disappointing for him, wouldn't it? Sam Eric 69, the camera quality is so good. On YouTube, I mean, this is just a regular plain old iPhone. On YouTube, we've got a proper camera and a proper mic. So, yeah, audio quality's better, camera quality's better. You get a scoreboard, you get promotions, you get all sorts on YouTube that you don't get on TikTok. Dylan's football roundup. Spurs Spain played Denmark under-19s. No, Denmark under-19s played... Sorry, no, that was Denmark under-21s. I don't know about under-19s. Denmark under-21s played... Who did they play yesterday? We watched it. I can't remember who it was. Ukraine. Ukraine under-21s against Denmark under-21s. I'm not sure about Spain. Baz, how are you watching the game? It's on Channel 4, mate. Yeah, you can watch it on Channel 4. If you're in the UK, I assume. If you're not in the UK, I don't know. I'm fresh out of ideas. But I'm watching it on Channel 4, buddy. Spain knocked the ball into the box, and it's a good block, and it's not behind. It's going to be a throw-in. Again, a quick reminder, if you haven't yet, please do like on YouTube, please do follow on TikTok. It makes a massive difference. And also, if you do want to, please subscribe on YouTube because we're going to be live straight after this one. Again, we've already done one live today, England under-19s against Norway under-19s. That one finished 2-2, and what a game it was. We've started quickly here, Spain against Romania, 1-0 Romania. Interesting to see how Spain come back into this one. Hopefully we get another goal as good as that Romania goal was, because it was an absolute thunderbolt. One of the best goals I've seen in a very long time, that Romania goal. And then straight after this, by the way, we've got Italy against Slovakia, another under-21s game. So if you want to stick with us for these, we're doing more watch-alongs like this. Make sure you follow, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. That was incredible, that goal, wasn't it? It was absolutely incredible. What else have we got news-wise today, by the way? News drifting in across the football world. Spain were in there and they probably should have scored. Blocked on the line. They're not going to get a penalty for that. It was blocked on the line. Spain probably should have equalised there. Charlie, what was the England score? It finished 2-2, Charlie. Mikey Moore with a penalty to equalise it and make it 2-2 for England. Welcome to Memeland. Are you watching the under-21s Euros later? I'm watching them right now, mate. I'm watching them right now. Spain against Romania. That is the game that's on right now in the under-21s. Straight after that, we've got Italy against Slovakia. So, yes, we're still going to be doing the under-21s later on. Yeah, Charlie, it was a very good game. Yes, it was an unbelievable game, actually. Pedri lover, Robbo to Atleti. Yes. I don't think he will go to Atleti, though. Jeremy, Duke of Belgium, short time. Yes, see. Right, Spain pushing forward here now. It's all Spain. Since that Romania goal, it is all Spain, as you'd expect. They're controlling possession. They're having lots and lots of the ball. Couple of clear chances that they've not managed to take. I think Spain are carving them open now, but the goal from Romania, absolutely, you'd have to say Romania deserve to be ahead. Charlie, I reckon if Kirkes joins, then he'll go to Atleti. I don't. I would have hoped that Robertson would stay and compete with Kirkes, because I think Robertson is I think he's better than Kirkes right now. I think Andy Robertson is better than Milos Kirkes. In fact, I'm not even saying I think. I know Andy Robertson is better than Milos Kirkes right now. So I don't think Kirkes comes in and he immediately starts. And if Liverpool do go and... I mean, there's a chance we sell Robertson and Tsimikas and we go and get maybe Kirkes and Hato or something like that. But I'd be disappointed if Andy Robertson went. Leighton, who is the greatest Premier League team ever, in your opinion? There's a few. I honestly don't think you can look past the Liverpool side, the Jurgen Klopp Liverpool side, 2019. We got 103 points out of 105. Like, we won 34 games out of 35. Like, 34 wins and 1 draw in 35 games is astonishing. I know it's never been beaten. So, for me, I think it's Liverpool 2019. But I think there's a lot of others you could say. I think the Chelsea 2004-05 team was brilliant. I really I hate it. I hate to say it, but I loved the Manchester United 2006-7-8 team. The one that beat Liverpool to the title. Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney. I thought they were brilliant as well. So I liked them. I liked Liverpool. I liked Chelsea. I like the City side, but not Not the more recent City sides. Probably the one around the time when they beat us to it, just about. And we finished on 98, 99 points and they got 100 or whatever. So I think it would have been one of them years where they were just a little bit better than us. So one of them Pep teams could be it. It's quite a lot. You'd have to say Arsenal as well. I mean, even Arsenal, I think the Invincibles team were a little bit overrated, to be honest. Chimey, by the way... Oh, sorry, isn't it 38 matches in a season? Yeah, it is. Well, it is. It's 38 matches in a season right now. It used to be 44. Yeah. Ethan, good to see you, mate. Southampton are looking at Downs from Cologne. Nice. There's a claim for a penalty from Spain. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. No chance. No chance. It was Mateo Joseph, the lead centre-forward, who claimed it, but you're not getting a penalty for that. That's tame. Far too tame. Emil Wallet, can you comment the game? Yes, that's what I'm doing a bit of everything, mate. If there's nothing happening and then people are asking questions about other stuff, then yeah, I will do. But yeah, we are going to comment the game. There is a penalty check. There is a potential penalty check here. There's a penalty potentially to Spain. It was a corner ball that got whipped in. I don't think that's oh, he's going to check it. It's going to be a penalty to Spain here. The ref is going to go and look at the monitor. I've got to be honest, I didn't think this was a penalty. It was a corner kick to Spain. The ball got whipped in, and there was a bit of a collision in the box between two players. It looks like the Romania defender has dragged... Oh, he has. He's dragged him. Do you know what? That's so ridiculous. It is a penalty. It is a penalty. He's going to do the VAR, and it's going to be a penalty for sure. That's an absolutely ridiculous decision from the Romanian defender. He's got two hands on his shirt like this and he's dragging him back. You can't do that. It's a nailed-on penalty. It is an absolute nailed-on penalty to Spain, this. The referee is looking at the monitor and we're going to see it shortly. It's going to be one of those. He's going to go over and he's going to give it. It's going to be a penalty to Spain. I'm sure of it. Here we go. Decisions coming up here now. The referee is about to say... Penalty! There you go. Penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Spain. And I'm sure it's going to be 1-1 here. Leighton, if that Arsenal team played the likes of City and Liverpool in their great eras, they wouldn't be in... They wouldn't be inv. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Jake, gimme a striker from Sweden. We'll get him, I promise you. Charlie, will you be watching the Club World Cup? Yes, Charlie, we're doing all of the Club World Cup matches that aren't stupidly early in the morning. So, for example, we're not doing Al Ahly against Inter Miami, which is at 1 a.m. UK time. We're not doing that one. But we are doing tomorrow 2 Club World Cup games. Bayern against Auckland, and we're doing PSG against Atletico Madrid. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Here we go. It's going to be a penalty for Spain. Mateo Joseph is about to step up. And could we be about to see the equaliser here? 25 minutes in. It could be 1-1. Mateo Joseph steps up. Right-footed. He's put it wide. Oh, you absolute moron. What are you doing? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah, and as right you should. He falls to his knees, Mateo Joseph. Oh, it's a stupid staggered run-up. It's one of those stupid staggered run-ups. He's trying to look clever. He's trying to give the keeper the eyes. And he gets it all wrong. He doesn't even get it on target. Honestly, I would drop a player from the squad. If you can't hit the ball, if you can't hit the penalty, if you can't hit the target from 12 yards, you don't deserve to be a professional footballer. I'm sorry, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. You've got to score. Or at least work the keeper. Charlie, I'm watching the Al Ackley game tonight. Nice. Well, I enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. See, I can't. It's more than my marriage is worth. I've got a little girl and all that. There's no way I can do it. How can watching 22 grown men chase a ball around be considered entertaining? Well, hey, listen, different strokes for different folks. Some people like fishing. Some people like sitting on a boat and trying to catch a fish. Some people like racing cars around a track. Some people like all sorts of things, chasing an egg around the field, rugby. Some people like hitting a ball miles with a stick and walking around chasing it, golf. Different strokes for different folks. Miles, what level have you played at, pal? I was alright, but not out special. No, not out special. But then again, hey, listen, Troy Deeney comments, and look at what Michael Owen, a Ballon d'Or winner, comes out with. Look at what Rio Ferdinand comes out with. They were two of the best players we've seen. So, yeah, if they can comment, why can't I? Why can't you? I'm sure we all have earned a comment. If no else, we've all paid our money. Fernie wasn't that good for us last season, mate. He was shocking there. He was shocking. Miles, I wasn't having a dig back. Well, no, I wasn't saying you was, mate, honestly. I was just saying, as far as I'm concerned, you're allowed an opinion either way, it doesn't matter. But what level did I play to? I played for my school team. I played for 2 or 3 clubs, right up to open age. So I used to play 3-4 times a week. If fitness aside, I'm a big lad now. Which marriage and kids does to you. But what I would say is, maybe a couple of years ago, I could have played a game with most teams at a reasonable semi-pro level and not looked out of place. I reckon I'd have been okay for a bit, and then fitness would have caught me up. But yeah, I was okay. I wasn't good. I certainly wasn't ever close to becoming pro. As much as I would have liked to have. I was never, ever going to get pro. But I played a lot of football. And when you do anything a lot, you get good at it, don't you? Brandon, did you watch England under-19s? Yes, we did. It was a great game. 2-2. Wonderful game. FBINC, FGJKK. What's your favourite team? Why does it matter? It's 22 grown men chasing a ball around a pitch. You don't care, mate. You don't care. So it's 22 grown men chasing a ball around a pitch. You don't find it entertaining. Brandon, did you watch... RFC, what channel is the game on? It's on Channel 4. You can watch it on Channel 4. Brandon, how was Mikey Moore? He scored, mate. He scored the equaliser for England. Tom Watson got the opener. And a good goal it was as well. Tom Watson got the opener. He plays for Brighton now, but you might remember that he got the winner for Sunderland in the playoff final. Fantastic goal it was. He scored the opener. Mikey Moore got the goal from the penalty spot to make it 2-2. And he was generally all right all game, to be honest, Mikey Moore. He was one of England's danger men. He wasn't brilliant, but he scored an important penalty. So I'll say that. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but I agree. I like Mikey Moore as a player. I think he's got a big future, and I think he'll show that for Thomas Frank. Chimey, I used to ask the coach to substitute my teammates who missed pens. Honestly, I've got a real bugbear about missing penalties. Like, at the absolute minimum, you've got to work the keeper. You've got to hit the target. It's unforgivable, that. Like, it's the same with corners. I always used to feel like if you put a corner in and you hit the first man, we used to give people really bad grief for that. If you can't beat the first man, you shouldn't be taking a corner kick. Oh, Spain, off the bar. Off the bar from Spain. Off the corner as well. It's going to be offside. Really unlucky. Really, really unlucky. Fernie played until realised the pub was better. Well, yeah, I mean, I played until... When did I stop playing regularly, I guess? When I was probably in my early 20s. And that was because of work. Work took over, I got a career, and I ended up travelling all over the country for sales meetings and stuff. So when I used to finish work at 5, 6 o'clock, and I'd go home, and then the lads would say, oh, you know, we've got training at 7, 8 o'clock on a night. I'd go to training. That all stopped because I was down in London, or I was, you know, somewhere across the UK, so I'd stop going training. And you stop going training, what happens? And you're on the road a lot to meetings. You gain weight. Then you find them. Then you get a missus. You get married. You have a kid. You just, you know. And now this is, yeah, you know, life takes you on all these interesting paths. Charlie, imagine if Frank wins the Super Cup in his first game. Well, he might do. He's got a pre-season game against Arsenal first, hasn't he? Pre-season game against Arsenal first. We might do that one. Might do that game. Be a good laugh. Right, we've got a player down here. VBINC FGJKK. You say my team like you're out there scoring goals. Pretty sure the club don't even know you. I think you're right, mate. Yeah, I think that's a very astute observation. You're obviously a very intelligent person. Sully, score. It's 1-0 to Romania. 1-0 to Romania, and some goal it was as well. Some goal it was. Charlie, do you reckon that game will be on telly, the friendly? No, I don't think so. I would imagine it's going to be on maybe like Spurs TV or Arsenal TV or something like that. G. Lawrence, if you didn't support Liverpool, you'd defo be a Spurs fan, lad. Seem to have a soft spot for them. I honestly haven't got... I don't have a soft spot for Spurs. I really don't. I don't know why people seem to think I do. Do you know why? I think it's just because in the last few months, people have really attacked Ange Postecoglou and Spurs. And I just don't... I think Spurs have... Yeah, I think Spurs have been all right. And I think they're a good side. And I feel like Ange did enough to keep his job. Jaden, I love you. I love you to bits, mate. You're a regular on this channel. But if you keep using us as a TV guide, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna mute you. There is a TV. You can check it out. Use this. See this? It's a remote. It's a remote, Jaden. It's on one of the channels that you can get it on. Go and check it out, sunshine. Or, you know, you got a computer. Google. Get on that. You can Google it. Find it out. Shuli, is this the under-21 Euros? Yes, it is the under-21 Euros. Spain against Romania. And for the sake of Jaden, it's on Channel 4 if you're in the UK. Sorry, I've been asked that like 20 times. Where is the host nation for the under-21 Euros? It is in Slovakia. Yeah, it's in Slovakia. This one's in Bratislava. And a lovely part of the world it is, Slovakia. So we've just watched England and Norway in the under-19s. That finished 2-2. It was a great game. Now we're watching Spain and Romania in the under-21s. Again, looking like a great game. And we've got Italy and Slovakia straight after it. FBINC, FG, JKK. I've got a real issue with this sport. I might just start a position to ban it from the planet. Well, you hide it very well. You hide it very, very well. You seem really chill. You seem really laid back about it. Owen Evans, my cousin is playing in the Wales under-21 Euros soon. Nice. I would have guessed that with a name like Owen Evans. But yeah, that's great. That's lovely. RFC, are you watching the Euros? So it's not the under-19s. Yeah, the under-19 Euros. There's under-19 Euros and the under-21 Euros. They're both playing right now at the same time. The under-19 Euros is in Romania. The under-21 Euros is in Slovakia. I'll talk with my lawyer to ban football. I think you're on the wrong channel, mate. I'll level with you. I think you're not going to find too much on here that you enjoy. So I think it's best we part ways at this point. It's been lovely talking to you. You seem like a really stand-up guy, but respectfully, I think you're not going to enjoy the sort of content we put out on here. Sorry. We mainly talk football. Oh, he plays for City. Reece Thomas. Wow, okay. Nice. That's great, Owen. That's lovely. Love that. Owen Evans, who's winning the Prem next season? It's between Liverpool and City. At the end of last season, Owen, I said City would come back and win it. Even as a Liverpool fan, I said that City would come back and win it. So I really thought it was going to be City. However, I think Liverpool have started the window incredibly well, and you'd have to say it's likely to be Liverpool. Liverpool are certainly the favourites now, aren't they? Liverpool are the favourites. So I'd say Liverpool have got a bloody good chance again. But we're going to get rid of half our squad. So that's why I thought Liverpool wouldn't retain the title, because we're going to lose half of our squad. You know, there's talks of Andy Robertson going. Trent has already gone. I expect Kwanzaa will go. Maybe even Kanate, Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Harvey Elliott. You know, there's a lot of players who might end up moving on. So I'm kind of looking around and thinking it takes a lot for a new manager to bring in like 8-9 new players and retain that level of quality. It's going to take maybe a year for us to get used to that. So, yeah, as it stands, I think City have got a good chance, but I think Liverpool. That would be my prediction. Steve Keen, afternoon. Can we talk about plants and flowers, please? Go on, yeah, why not? Why not? What's your poison? Emil Wallet, can you comment the game, please? I am doing, mate. There's not really anything happening. Romania have got the ball, but oh, it is a free kick to Romania now. It's still Spain 0, Romania 1. I promise you, if there is anything happening, I will tell you. There is nothing. It's been a lot of the ball kind of just back and forth in the midfield areas. There's not really been anything happening. It's been pretty dull. Since Spain missed the penalty, it's been a pretty dull second half of the first half. Owen, I reckon Vert will flop. Why do you think that, Owen? Yeah, why do you think that? Lucas Lambert, if we lose Kanate, what can we do? We'll go and get another centre-back. Yeah, we'll go and get another centre-back and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, he's a very, very good centre-back. I think he's probably the second or third best centre-back in the world, but we've lost players before and bounced back. I'm sure we'd do it again. That's what you have to do. Steve Keane, if Man United... Oh, sorry, Lucas Lambert, what minute is it in? It's in the 39th, well, the 40th minute. Steve Keane, if Man U get a new chairman and with money, United will be back in contention. Contention for what? The top half? Maybe the top half. United are getting nowhere near the top 5. The idea United are getting anywhere near the top 5 is nonsense. It's laughable. Coolatronic 3000. Frimpong is even worse than Trent in defence. And 150 million for Wirtz is way too much. We've not paid 150 million. Where are people getting 150 million from? We've paid 100 for him. 100 million. That is less than Man United paid for Pogba. It's less than Man United paid for Pogba. It's the going rate now for a 20... He's only just turned 22. He's one of the best young number 10s in world football. And that is the going rate now for a player of his quality. So, Liverpool are finally behaving like all the other clubs. You know, Liverpool, by the way, with this signing of Florian Wirtz, we have still spent less than West Ham and Wolves. Are we 8th? I think we're 8th over the last 5 years in the spend table in the Premier League. 8th. So, and we've won 2 Premier League titles in that time. So, Nico Williams to Barcelona confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. I don't think Nico Williams is going to Barca. I think he's far more likely to go to Bayern. Owen, I don't think he's Prem class yet. I'm an LFC fan as well, but I feel like he's not 150 million. He's not 150 million. Where are people getting 150 million? He's not 150 million. He's 100 million. It's nowhere near 150 million. 100 million is all Wirtz is. That's all it is. 100 million. Fernie Slot did a great rebuild at Feyenoord, so maybe that's why he got the Liverpool job, as a team rebuild required. Yeah, at Feyenoord, 14 players left, and Slot still won the league. So, you know, he's done it before, he can do it again. Benjamin, still here in a game at the moment, ain't you watching him? I'm not sure what you mean, Benjamin. Owen, he only scores 10 goals last season. I don't. Listen, again, you can't look at stats like that. Stats don't mean anything. The guy's absolutely essential for Leverkusen. He was unbelievable. Steve Keane, I do as well as English footy. He's the best in the world, and Germany's a shocking league. West Yorkshire Lass, heard Robertson may be leaving. I don't think he is. No, I think Robertson stays. Steve Keane, Man United will be back in footy's top half. No chance. No chance. Coolatronic 3000 bro said finally, like they ain't paid 60 million on Keita. Keita won everything there is to win in football. Keita came and he made Liverpool a great team. He played a big part in us winning everything. So I have no problem with Naby Keita. He played in multiple Champions League finals. The lad, he was a very, very good player for Liverpool. 60 million quid. Like, that was the going rate for a top midfielder. We paid it. He came in, he won everything. Like, Coolatronic 3000, 150 million including add-ons. Check your facts. No, that's not true. It's not 150 million. Oh, it's not 119 million quid either. Again, you're wrong, lads. You're wrong. Check it. Check your facts. Nowhere near it. It's 100 million pound. That's all we've paid for him. It's all we've paid. And it only goes up to 116, by the way, if we win the Champions League, the Premier League, and he wins the Ballon d'Or. So, we might not even end up paying that. 100 million is what we've paid for Wirtz. Steve Keane, Liverpool have been very lucky with their managers. Klopp, brilliant manager. Wish he'd gone Man U. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Spain have got a free kick here. Opportunity for them to whip the ball into the box. Just before half-time, can Spain equalise? Whipped in. Chance! Oh, just wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Lou049, what did I say to you about Barcola, lad? Watch. What did you say to me about Barcola, Lou? Barcola's not going anywhere, is he? If we went and got Barcola, I would be absolutely buzzing. Barcola to replace Luis Diaz would be sensational. He's going to yours. He wants out of PSG, lad. Lou, decent that Montiano, innit, lad, for Romania. Yeah, it is, yeah. What, did you see the goal as well, Lou? The goal was unreal. Coolatronic. Listen, Coolatronic, I'm guessing by the title of your profile name, right? You're a Spurs fan, right? So are you telling me that you would rather Kulusevski than Wirtz? Pedri Lover, do you watch Chilean League? Some of it. Not a lot, but I've watched a little bit of it over the years. We haven't done any watch-alongs on the Chilean League, again, mainly due to the time. Lucas Lambert, is there anyone in the Prem that's playing in this game? No. Lou won 5 bag the other night, me. Mate, I don't know how you've not been banned. I don't know how you've not been banned. You must have taken out far more than you've put in. They usually, they usually close the accounts, don't they? Steve Keane, if you are commentating on the match, can you put headphones? I don't know what you mean. Ball into the box from Spain. Cleared away by Romania. Unlucky. It's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper, Iturbe, who's going to knock it long. There's only 2 minutes left here. It's 3 minutes left before the end of the first half. Oh, God, yeah, Fernie. Joseph, yeah. Matteo Joseph is at Leeds. Yeah, Matteo Joseph. So there is a Prem player, Lucas. There is a Prem player. Lad, I've had about 30 accounts, you madman. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can imagine you setting up accounts in like your ma's name, your auntie's name, and all sorts. Good lad. Hey, why not do it, mate? If you can win, why not do it? Dylan, hey, I won tickets to see PSG v Atletico Madrid. You've just got to get to America now. Good lad. Ethan, Liverpool have spent 116 million on Florian Wirtz from ChatGPT. Well, as we know, ChatGPT is never wrong, Ethan. Riley, good to see you, Riley. Welcome to Mainland. Have you ever watched the Polish League? Yeah, we've watched the Polish League. Done quite a bit. I've actually watched the Polish League in real time as well. We went. I've been to Krakow a few times, and went and watched some Wiesla Krakow games as well. Lou, I like that Diego Lopez, me. Diego Lopez. Which one's Diego Lopez? I'm surprised they've not got Malero on. Malero's the one I was hoping to see in this game. Oh, Lopez is the left winger, isn't he, from Valencia? Javi Guerra's the one. It's half time. Half time. Spain 0, Romania 1. Disappointing performance from Spain. Matteo Joseph missing a penalty that could have equalised for Spain after Romania took the lead early on with an unbelievable goal. An absolutely sensational goal from Munteanu. Top goal from them. And Munteanu's goal in the 4th minute currently has Romania 1-0 up. Are we likely to see Spain turn this around? Let me know what you're thinking. Shay472, hope Wirtz gets the same expectations put on him as Pogba did. I think Pogba's expectations were a lot higher because of the situation Man United were in. Like, if you think about it, Pogba got all this pressure because he cost more than Wirtz, for one, didn't he? He cost more than Wirtz. And not only did he cost more than Wirtz, he was one of a long line of very bad signings for Manchester United. And he felt pressure, one, because of the transfer fee, but two, because Man United were in a bad way. They weren't in a good way at that moment. And three, all of the other big signings United had signed had done pretty poorly. So he felt pressure in multiple ways. None of that is true with Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is joining Liverpool when they have just won a Premier League title. They are at maybe their best for a number of years. We have an impeccable record with transfers. We don't really tend to sign. Certainly not in the last 10 years, maybe. Liverpool we haven't missed really on transfers. Like even the transfers that you would say Liverpool have done terribly, let's say Darwin Núñez, people tend to throw at Liverpool. Only Mo Salah has scored and assisted more than Darwin Núñez for Liverpool since he joined the club. Darwin Núñez is well liked by Liverpool fans, and if he gets sold, which I think he will, we'll probably end up selling him for about what we paid for him. We won't make much of a loss. We'll still end up getting 60, 70 million quid for him. Liverpool haven't really made a miss in the transfer market. We're very, very good. Shay472, Pogba. No, Pogba was more expensive, Shay. You've got to counter it. You've got to factor in inflation. You can't be saying he was 90 million quid. Or he was 89 million quid, actually. He was 89 million quid. Wirtz is 100 million quid. Pogba now would be more like 120. Pogba's well more expensive than Wirtz. Well more. It's not even close. Lucas Lambert, you know what I don't like about keepers is when they come to the halfway line. Jake, have you seen John Arneris's goal in Ballers League? I did, yeah. I don't watch Ballers League, but I did see it. Yeah, I did see it. Lou, who do you reckon gets booked? Do you know what I would say? Probably the who was the fella for the centre back? Ilya. Get on Ilya, the centre back for Romania. He's all over Spain at the minute, and he's winning his 1v1s. But like it would only take him to dive in late. So I would go Ilya. Jake, Man U fans giving players pressure is a problem. Exactly, yeah. I mean, the fans, there was always going to be pressure from Man United with Paul Pogba. But Wirtz, it is different with Wirtz. He doesn't have any of the pressure really that Pogba did because he's not joining a club that's in the mud. Lou, that Quenda will be good to watch tonight for Portugal. He's a gem. I wasn't that impressed with Quenda the other night. The other one who was... So we watched Portugal against France. I'm not sure if you saw. Thanks, Will, for the heart. I really appreciate that. We watched Portugal against France the other night, Lou, and Quenda played on the left, I think. On the right. Quenda played on the right, and the other one who was on the left was Roger. Roger Fernandes from Braga. Watch out for him. He was absolutely quality. Roger Fernandes from Braga. Lucas, who do you think is Liverpool's best ever signing? Sammy Huppier, £2 million, I would say. Sammy Huppier, £2 million. Lucas, Pogba is a free agent. Great Chilean league game on right now. Keep an eye on it. I'll be honest, mate. We won't have time with all these going on as well. Benjamin, pens. You think there's going to be pens? That goal was sensational. Honestly, that goal from Montiano was different class. It was absolutely fantastic. Loved it. Really enjoyed that. DJ Virus. Romania will crush the Spain team. I mean, the goal from Montiano was special, but Spain probably should find themselves level. That penalty was a shocking miss. Lucas Lambert, is Miami's game on at 1 in the morning because it is in America? Yes, it is. It is. It's on at 1 in the morning because it is in America. And 1 in the morning is 8 p.m. US time. Basically, depending on where in the US, obviously. I think Miami... What time is it in Miami now? I would imagine is it 12:54 in Miami? Because that's where it's being played. It's at the Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, so they're 5 hours behind us in Miami. So, yeah, if it's 1 a.m. here, it's 8 p.m. at night there. So, yeah. Benjamin, what channel is this game on? It's on Channel 4. You can watch it on Channel 4 in the UK. Shay472, how many goals and assists do you expect from Wirtz? I don't really care. For me, honestly, as long as Liverpool win the league, he can score none and assist none for me. I don't care. If Wirtz starts every single game and gets nothing, no assists, no goals, but Liverpool win the league, won't give him monkeys. Keep starting him. Keep playing him. Like, those numbers only matter to, for me, morons. Like, not saying you are, but just absolute morons measure football in that way. So it doesn't matter. It matters what the team do. Bobby Firmino never really scored massive numbers, and he was maybe our best centre-forward over the last 20, 30 years. He was incredible. So, I do. I think Florian Wirtz, I would expect he probably will get 15 to 20, maybe, goals and assists across all competitions. I'd be relatively happy with that for him. He's still only a young man. You've got to remember, he's 22, new country, new league. None of that changes. The idea that he's going to come in and hit the ground running, maybe he will. But I still think in time we'll get a great player out of him. Pedri Lover, who are you backing to win if Miami end up facing City or Madrid? City or Madrid. Not even close. Miami are crap. Lucas Lambert, I've not watched a game of Messi for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same anymore. Lucas Lambert, is Messi still decent? He is. He's good, but he's not at the level that he needs to be competing with these lot. The culture, 130 plus million, only gets 15 to 20 goals and assists. He hasn't got 130 plus million. What are you on about? First off, it's not 130 plus million. And what I've said is I don't really mind what he gets. I don't care what he gets. I'd be quite happy if he gets none. If Liverpool win the league and he gets none, I am delighted with that. Honestly, wouldn't make any difference to me. Why would I care? Why would anyone care what goals and assists he gets next season if Liverpool are successful? Lucas Lambert, Messi was class though. Yeah, but mate, age comes to all of us. He's in his 40s. Or as good as, you know. The guy's past it. So he's not world class anymore. Tammy Wilshire, good to see you, Tammy. Jake, João Pedro, open to a move to Newcastle. Watch Eddie lift his levels, proper coach. Tammy Wilshire, Ronaldo is the best. DJ Virus, Luis Muntianu, good for the Premier League. I just said, well, he plays for Cluj at the moment. I think was it Farrell Constanta who he used to play for. He's still only a young lad, isn't he? He's still young. I think he's got time to kick on. Wouldn't surprise me if he got a move to a bigger league, because the Romanian league, obviously, I think he got, was it 25 in 35 he got last season. So he's shown that he can be a top player in the Romanian league. I wouldn't be surprised if another big club in Europe, maybe a team that is competing in the European leagues, Champions League, Europa League, came in and had a go at Luis Muntianu, because that is a really high quality goal. Jake Curtin, Kevin Keegan was the best. Kevin Keegan was massively underrated, wasn't he? Top player. And again, another Ballon d'Or winner. Lucas Lambert, I don't like Ronaldo fans. Messi is better. Mate, there's not much between it, though. There really isn't much between it. I think Ronaldo and Messi, it's shades. Ronaldo's absolutely brilliant. Messi's absolutely brilliant. I don't think that either of them are clear of one another. There's like a fraction of a percent in it. Some people think it's Messi. Some people think it's Ronaldo. Don't get hung up on it. Just appreciate two fantastic players. Brandon, a lot of people thinking Tottenham's wingers go up a level under Frank. Thoughts on that? I think so. Yeah, I do think so. I think all of Tottenham's players will go up a level under Thomas Frank. He's proven that he can get more out of players, hasn't he? Pretty average players as well. He's done quite well with. So, yeah, I think he'll get better out of Southampton players. Shea, Vert, Frimpong and Kirkes is an unbelievable window, though. Well, yeah, it is. It is. I think there's more to come for Liverpool. I think there's more to come. I think we'll probably end up getting another 5 on top of those 3. Probably another 5 ins and probably another 7 or 8 outs. So a lot of players still to come and go over the next couple of months. Arne Slot, I think, wants to reshape the squad a little bit. So be interesting to see what happens. That's why I honestly I said I didn't think Liverpool would win the league. I think it's going to be a year of adjustment for us again. And maybe City get an opportunity to compete. I'm still not sure on Arsenal. I think Arsenal fall away. Yeah, I'm not sure Arsenal are anywhere close to competing, if I'm really honest. Jake Keegan was incredible at Liverpool, mind. Good for the tune. A joke for Liverpool, though. Yeah, at Liverpool he was sensational. Good for Hamburg too. Lucas Lambert, Liverpool just need Kirkes now. Brandon, excited to see Maddison's role. At the start of the season under Ange, played a more deeper role, and the fullbacks. He plays a more traditional flat back four, Thomas Frank. This is going to be an interesting thing with the likes of Pedro Porro and Udogie. I actually think they may fall foul of Thomas Frank. That might be one to watch. One to watch. Udogie, Porro, I think both of those maybe move on Because Porro, as good as he is, I love Porro going forward, but I think he's a little bit light defensively. A Doggy, not bad. Jed Spence, not bad. Probably better going forward than they are defensively. I think that suited Angie's sort of high transition system, but I don't think it does with Thomas Frank. I think he wants defenders that can defend first and foremost. So he'll still have a high line, but I would imagine that with a Doggy and Porro and Spence, he probably asks him to play a slightly different role. I think Bergvall will come on a lot. Bergvall, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with them. Bergvall's a wonderful player. I'd love Bergvall at Liverpool. Kulusevski too. Bergvall and Kulusevski. Oh, excuse me. Bergvall and Kulusevski, absolutely brilliant. Pedri Lover, you wouldn't take this Miami team over this current Madrid team? No hate. That's not a serious question, is it? Right, Mark Pubil has come off for Raul Moro for Spain. Brandon, a Doggy can be quite solid at times, but not consistently. Spence suits Frank's play better, I think, over Porro. KG Collects, I hope they give him time, but I fear they won't. Right, well, we're about to kick off for the second half here, everyone. Very, very close to the second half. Again, if you haven't yet, please do. Give us a like. If you're on YouTube, give us a like. Give us a subscribe. We're live straight after this for Slovakia against Italy, again in the Euro Under-21s. Another big day of football. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. KG Collects, that Joseph penalty was a shocker. No kidding. It was absolutely dreadful, wasn't it? Michael Owens, I want Mac, Grav and Sobol to all start, but now Wirtz has come. I don't know who to drop. I think Wirtz starts on the left, mate. I think what's going to happen is Wirtz will start on the left, Salah will start on the right, and they'll both tuck in, right? They'll both tuck in and play, sort of narrow the pitch up a little bit. Oh, Spain should have scored. It should be 1-1 again. Yeah, I think Wirtz and Salah stay high and they tuck in and they end up drifting in. I think we still play Sobol, McAllister, Gravenberch in that midfield three. And what happens is, because the pitch will be narrowed up with those five, what will end up happening is you'll have Kirkes and Frimpong very high. So I actually think if you're dropping one of those three, it's far more likely to be for a CDM like a Caicedo or a Baleba or someone like that than it is for a Wirtz. Lucas, is it just really under 21 now, except for the Club World Cup? No, there's the Club World Cup, there's the under 21s, there's the under 19s, there is some World Cup qualifiers still to come as well. And then, yeah, there's the pre-season friendlies. I think there's the Women's Euros on in July as well. If that's your thing. There's quite a few. There's quite a few tournaments and games on over the next few months to keep us occupied. The Club World Cup runs into July, so we've got loads of footy on. And then also as well, by the way, in July, the Europa League qualifiers start, the Champions League qualifiers start, the Conference League qualifiers start. So we'll start to see competitive club football happening again. I'll be watching all of those. So if you want a channel that shows you and does watch-alongs of all these games, at least one every single day, you need to give us a follow. Get following Premier League, Dad. Shay472, who's going to be the first manager sacked, do you think? I think Regis Lebris is probably the one. Maybe Danny Farker as well at Leeds. I'd think about him. Great ball in from Spain. It's all Spain here now. Opening couple of minutes. Shot from distance, miles over the bar. Michael Owens, not sure I want Robbo to leave, to be honest, but I can understand his decision. I don't think he is going to leave. No, I don't think he is. I think Liverpool will price Robertson out of a move because even at 31, 32, however old he is, Andy Robertson for me is still one of the best left backs in the league. He's a player that I would want to keep around at the club for a number of reasons. As much for his influence around the dressing room and his, how he sets standards, his work rate, everything. You need Andy Robertsons to win a league title. You need Andy Robertsons. So for me, I would keep Andy Robertson for any price. Unless Atletico Madrid put silly money on the table, then you get rid of him. But I don't think I'd sell him for less than 35, 40 million quid. Doesn't make sense. You keep him for that value. Great ball in from Spain. Romania get the flick on. Great ball in. It's cleared away again. It's cross after cross after cross here from Spain. All Spain going into this early part of the second half. Benzema, goalkeepers. Goalkeepers are going to need to be good in this one. The Romania goalkeeper's going to have lots of crosses to deal with. Lucas Lambert, I'm glad the Club World Cup is on to keep us entertained. Could Lamine Yamal play in this game? Not in this game, no. No, he's not been included in the under-21 squad, mate. Brandon Frank's got some tidy games coming up. Arsenal, Luton, Newcastle, Bayern and PSG, yeah. Lou, I've took Mosquera for 1 and 2 shots for me. Okay, Mosquera. Mosquera to get I'm not sure he gets a yellow. I'd be amazed. I think it's all going to be Spain second half. Michael Owens Robertson only has a year left on his deal, apparently. Doubt FSG renew. I know, but honestly, I'd keep him. I'd keep him just for the 1 year. I'd let him go on a free before I let him go. He's too good. You don't want to lose a left back like Andy Robertson. He's too good. Same with Konate, to be honest. I mean, there's talk of us selling Konate if he doesn't agree a new contract, but there's a part of me that thinks I'd rather keep him. I'd rather keep him and let him run his contract down for nothing. You're not going to get a better centre-forward than him. Oh, Spain. Must be. Lay it off. Oh, you divvy. How many chances does Spain need? Oh, Matteo Joseph is shocking. He's absolutely shocking him. Fernie, where did you get him from? Fernie's our resident Leeds fan. I tell you what, that's absolutely dreadful. Oh. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's going to be another corner to Spain here now. Corner after corner after corner. Goalkeeper makes a big save there from Terega, the centre-back. That was a very good save. It wasn't Terega, it was Mosquera, actually. Mosquera shots, there you go. Told you did. You called it, mate. I thought you meant Mosquera yellow card. Ball into the box here for Spain. Flicked away by Romania. Why have I not started the clock? Why has no one told me about starting the clock? I've not even started the clock for the second half. Sorry, lads and lasses, whoever's watching. I apologise. Right, we're off and again. There you go. The clock's working. It's on. Fernie, he was meant to be a name for the future. He's had a disaster this game. And admittedly, look, I know it's only one game. It's only one game. But he's had an absolute disaster this game. He's not been playing well. Lucas Lambert should be like 4-0 up. Good ball into the box here. Again, Spain, ball into feet. It's cleared away by Romania. Come on, Spain. I've got Spain, I think. Have I got Spain? I'm sure I've got Spain. I think I've got Spain or draw, you know. Don't say I've got Spain or draw. Honestly, Spain or draw, this is going to kill me if I've got them on everything. And I think I have. In fact, I'm almost certain I have. Yeah, I've got Spain or draw. Right, I need Spain or draw. Get me something. Lou, put 150 on it so quick. 3 ton, lad. Need one more shot for another 2 ton, bro. Fucking hell, Lou, you make an absolute fortune. Good lad. Keep doing it, mate. Charlie, do you reckon Romania will see this through? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. They're defending very, very well, but Spain are having lots and lots of chances. And it's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box. It might be a yellow card here for Romania as well. But it's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box. Javi Guerra's got his hands on it already. Javi Guerra, the Valencia midfielder, the player I was talking about before the game. Javi Guerra, top player. Very likeable. Controls the midfield really well for Valencia. And he's done all right in this one. He's got the ball and he's about to take a free kick for Spain. About 25 yards out. Just left of centre. Keeper's getting the wall set up. Fernie Matteo Joseph is thought of very highly in Spain. I can imagine so. He's the number 9 for Spain's under-21s. I mean, I would have imagined they would have had someone a bit better. But, yeah, no slight on Leeds. He's had a shocker today. He's had a real shocker today, Joseph. But here we go. Javi Guerra, right-footed, lines this free kick up. Oh, just over the bar. Over the wall. Keeper nowhere near that, but it was just over the bar. Couldn't get it down. It would have been on target as well. It's a little bit too high. Charlie, what's the best game you've ever watched? Oh, God. The best game you've ever watched. I've obviously watched a lot over the years, but do you know the one that always comes to mind? From a Liverpool perspective, at least. Liverpool against Alaves in the UEFA Cup final. 2001. Watch it if you've never watched it. It was a great game. 5-4. And the other one that I would always think about when I think about greatest games I've ever watched, I would say another one probably Liverpool against Dortmund, where Lovren gets a last minute header to win it. There's a lot of great games that Liverpool have had over the years, but yeah, quite a few. Mulem Robert 2-1 FT. Fernie, Leeds need to loan him out to gain confidence. Actually preferred Bamford last season than Joseph. Well, yeah, he's not had a great start. Certainly this game's been pretty poor. Jack, better than comeback versus Barca. Well, the comeback versus, but when I think of a great game, he asked what's the best game you've ever watched. Now, the comeback versus Barca was spread across 2 games, wasn't it? Like Barca were, I didn't think that was a great game. Like from a neutral's perspective, was it? Because Barca, it's one of Barca's worst performances, they would argue, in a long time. Whereas I'm talking about a game where there was loads of goals, both teams really went for it, really high performance, good quality. I think Liverpool. Those from a Liverpool perspective are the 2 that stand out. Alaves and Dortmund. Love both of those games. You'd have to say Liverpool AC Milan as well in the Champions League final 3-3. That was always the most entertaining. If you were a neutral, you'd have to have said that was a phenomenal performance and a phenomenal game. And that was a proper, like, if ever you wanted a game to define game of 2 halves, it was that one. AC Milan battered us first half. Absolutely battered us. And to be honest, they battered us second half and battered us in extra time as well. The only difference is that in the first half of the second half, we had 6 minutes where we just blew them away. Connor S22, Istanbul. Yeah, Istanbul as well. Blue lad, I'm heavy. Charlie, one of my best games as a Sunderland fan was the other week at Wembley. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Tom Watson, last minute winner. Love it. Absolutely love it. James Maddison, I think we may get Mbermo now. I think that's all Brentford. I think that is all Brentford trying to just stir the pot and trying to get Man United to up their bid. That's all that is. I don't think for 1 second Mbermo is interested in Spurs. You know, Spurs aren't going to pay him massive money. I think, aren't Spurs paying Solanke like 100 grand a week? And Mbermo's being offered like 250 at United. He isn't going to go to Spurs for 100 grand a week less. It's just not going to happen. So, I don't think he goes to Spurs. Jack, bad Barca performance or immense Liverpool performance? I think you'd have to say it was a bad Barca performance as well. It wasn't. It was both. It was both, but it was a bad Barca performance. Yeah, it was a bad Barca performance. You can't concede four. And a couple of the goals, like, you'd have to look at and say, sloppy. The first one, especially the Origi one, was shocking from their perspective. 2 shots, lad, 6-1, boom. Nice, well done, Lou. Declan, who's your favourite Arsenal player? Declan Rice. Yeah, Rice is probably my favourite. Charlie, I was in tears when Watson scores. Noah Lennox, any Rangers tops? No, I haven't got any Rangers tops. No, it's one of the I've not got any Celtic tops either. I've not got any Scottish Footy League tops. Fernie, Spain v France last week was a belter of a game. It was, yeah. But again, I mean, that one was like 5-1, 4-0 and 5-1. Like, for me, that was Spain battering France and then France just getting a few late goals to kind of fluff the score up. That was never a 5-4 game, was it? Like, that was never a game that was close. It was close in terms of goal. Oh, Romania are in here. Romania are in. Oh, well done, Spain. Just about. Charlie, I like that Malaga shirt in the back, mate. Malaga shirt. Is that one? The Malaga shirt. Yeah, the Malaga shirt's good. I've got the black one of that as well. I've got a load of Malaga shirts. Declan, I was in tears when Rice scored versus Madrid. Noah Lennox, I just wanted to ask because imagine how you'd be, by the way. Imagine how you'd be if you actually win a European Cup. Noah Lennox just wanted to ask because of all the tops on your wall. Yeah, no, mate, I've got loads of tops. I've got about 100 tops. But no Rangers ones. I don't know why that is, by the way. I have got a bit of a soft spot for Rangers. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I have got a few soft spots for other clubs, and I got a tour of Ibrox and walked out onto the Ibrox pitch when I was young. Romania are in here. Could be, should be cleared away by Spain. It should have been 2-0 Romania. That should have been 2-0 Romania. Could still be. Good save by the keeper. There's a claim for a handball here. This might be a penalty to Romania. The ref's going to check this, I'm sure of it. The ref is going to check this. I am certain of it. This might be a pen. Romania knocking the ball about. It comes into the 6-yard box. It's all scrappy. Spain clear it away. And then when the ball comes back in, Romania recycle it. I think he might be offside. There might be a handball in there as well. Let's just watch this. It's a shot from the Romanian centre forward. It is goal bound and it is blocked by the Spain defender's hand. I think there might be a check. The only question is whether he's onside. The ball's still in play, so there's no check just yet. Spain whip it in. Be interested if there's a goal here. Charlie, I've just ordered a Red Star Belgrade 95 shirt. It's lovely. Nice. Love those sort of like niche kits. Fernie, would you like to see the old replica kits come back into football? To be honest, mate, I love... no penalty, the ref said. No penalty, says the ref. I love the old... I love the retro classics that they're sort of bringing back now. If you have a look at the new Port Vale kit. It's like a bit of a throwback. I know it's really simple and basic, but I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, Spain about to whip this corner in. Ball into the box, cleared away. Shay 472, what's for tea tonight? I don't know. I've not eaten today. And I'm only going to get back probably at about 10 o'clock. What time are we on now? 20 past 6. 20 past 6. Spain are in. Chance. Good defending by Romania. It's gone behind for the corner. Yeah, I've got this game. Then I've got Italy and Slovakia. So once that finishes, 8 o'clock, 8:45, 9 o'clock, 9:45, maybe 10 we finish up the live. It's probably going to be 10:30 before I get back home and settle. I'm not eating today. Charlie, I like the Real Betis home shirt this season. Yeah, I like the Real Betis home shirt. Clips HQ, have you seen the new United third kit? I don't know if it's the United third kit or the away kit that I've seen that I really like. I like it. If I wasn't a Liverpool fan, I'd probably consider buying it. But it is a very, very nice away kit. It's either the away or the third, I can't remember. The one that looks a little bit like the Cantona kit back in the day. With the gold piping. Very nice. Right, Romania making a change here. Corbu is about to come on. They're just slowing the game down a little bit here, the Romanians. As you'd expect. They're a goal up against Spain. Right, there you go. Corbu off. Vulturar off. Fernie, new kits, especially away kits, are terrible these days. I don't like it when like you get arts. Well, Adidas generally do it, don't they? Adidas and Nike, they tend to release, like they'll design one kit pattern and then just do it like the same for loads of other clubs, the same kit. But it's the same design, just with their badge and their colours on. I hate that. Midnight Traveller, afternoon Key. Any interest in the Gold Cup? Yes, I have got some interest in the Gold Cup. I'm not going to be watching it because it's a bit late for me, mate. But I am going to be looking out for Haiti against Saudi Arabia and Jamaica against Guatemala as well. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for them. When does the Gold Cup actually kick off? Is it tonight or tomorrow? When is the Gold Cup? I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? Sunday. Yeah, let's have a look at the Gold Cup. Oh, there's Mexico and Dominican Republic, USA and Trinidad. Is there any on tonight, actually? Don't think there is there? No, there's none on tonight. But I'm looking out for Haiti. Haiti and Saudi Arabia, and obviously the other ones are Costa Rica and Suriname, I think, as well. But they're all on in the early hours of the morning, mate. Yeah. Right on. I think United States is about 8 your time. I don't know if it is. Let me double check. I don't think it is. I think what I've just seen was it was a super early kickoff. So let's take a look. It's 11. Yeah, 11 p.m. at night. So it's I would guess where is it being held at actually? Where is the Gold Cup this year? San Jose, California. Right. Okay. So it'll be like 5 hours. So it's like a 6 o'clock kickoff, isn't it? 6 o'clock your time. Yeah. It'll be 6 o'clock your time, I would imagine. So if it's at 11 o'clock our time, it'll be 6 o'clock your time. Bogdan! How's it going, Bogdan? Wow, Romania 1-0. Nice. I mean, and it was some goal as well, Bogdan. Munteanu from Cluj, who we were talking about yesterday. Munteanu from Cluj. Absolutely fantastic finish. One of the best goals I've seen in a very long time. Scott Grice, come on. Romania under-21s. Fernie, I only buy training tops now, mate. Right, Romania making another change here now. Maureen Nolan, are you watching Porto and Inter Miami? I won't be watching Inter Miami and Al Ahly, no, because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. So I won't be watching them. Matty Knowles, do you think Spain will get a goal? I need it for my ACCA. Yes, I do. I do, mate. I need it for mine as well. Don't worry, I'm watching it for that. So if you want to stick around, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. If you're watching whatever you're watching on YouTube or whatever, go and find us on YouTube, Premier League Dad. But yes, I'm watching it for that purpose as well. I need Spain or draw. So ball into the box here for Spain. Romania have had all the biggest chances, though. I'll level with you. Apart from that penalty. Oh, off the bar for Spain. Oh, it was a great save from the keeper. It was one of those shots. It was Morrow. Morrow with the shot. Big deflection. Looped up. The keeper's backtracking. He's trying to backpedal and get hold. And he just gets a touch on it and tips it onto the bar. It's dipping in. And it's a good save from the keeper. It's a corner to Spain. 70 minutes on the clock. Whipped in. Cleared away. Midnight Traveller, we do get spoiled in the US. I can turn a game on at 7 a.m. Love it. Matty Knowles, where are you from, mate? I'm from the northwest, mate. I was originally in St Helens. I've worked in Liverpool for years. I've worked in Manchester for years, so accent's kind of a bit of a all-rounder. But I am a Liverpool fan, for what it's worth. Chain Lane, no way! Chain Lane. The Raj on Chain Lane's an absolute belter. I used to go there all the time. Good lad, in order. Love it, Matty. Hang on a minute. Matty Knowles. I think I know that name. I know that name. Small town, innit, mate? Small town. I don't know. I might know you. Maureen Nolan, what channel is Porto on? I mean, most of the Club World Cup is on DAZN. And it's on Channel 5 as well, so you can get it on a few places. Jack the Boy, are you going to watch England under-21s versus Slovenia under-21s tomorrow? I don't know if we'll have time. What time's it kick off? I think it might be on while PSG are on. Let me just double check. England, it's 5. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to watch it, mate. We're doing Bayern against Auckland. So we're going to do Bayern against Auckland in the Club World Cup. And we're going to do PSG against Atletico in the 8 o'clock game. So we're not doing any of the under-21 games tomorrow. Sadly, I'm actually quite gutted about that because, yeah, I would have quite happily done both. Bogdan, last game, Munteanu missed a penalty against Italy. Well, we're in the last 20 minutes here, and we desperately need Spain to get a win. Desperately need Spain to get a win. Matty, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you where. Just the name rings a bell. It's just one of them names. I know. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Charlie, all the games are free on DAZN. 5, I think. Okay. Interesting. Alright, here's Spain. Again, all the possession is Spain's. Shay472, what is it that actually qualifies you for the Club World Cup? So there was a criteria which I think FIFA published, but it was invitation only because it was kind of the first year of the expanded Club World Cup. But let me tell you exactly what the criteria was, right? So 32 clubs from 6 continental confederations will take part. Clubs qualified as continental champions, right? So Al Ahly, because they won the 24 Central African Champions League. Not African, Asian, sorry. Wydad, Al Hilal, Urawa, Al Ain, they all won the AFC Champions League or the CAF Champions League. Chelsea won the 21 Champions League. Real Madrid won the 24 Champions League. City won the 23 Champions League. Monterrey, because they won the 21 CONCACAF Champions Cup. Seattle 22 CONCACAF. Pachuca 24 CONCACAF. Palmeiras 21 CONMEBOL. Flamengo 22 CONMEBOL. Fluminense 23 CONMEBOL. And Botafogo 24 CONMEBOL. And then there was other clubs who qualified via the UEFA Pathway Ranking, it was called. So Bayern, PSG, Inter, Porto, Benfica, Dortmund, Juventus, Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, Auckland, Ulsan, Tunis, River Plate, Boca, and Mamelodi Sundowns, plus the host nation slot into Miami. So that's how it all worked. That was how they were chosen. Bogdan, sadly our national team is losing. At least the youngsters can make something. Our national players only think about money and fame. I don't think it's just a Romanian thing, that, for what it's worth, Bogdan. I think all footballers seem to think about that. Matty Knowles, who do you think's going to win the under-19s tourney? I think Germany, mate. Yeah, Germany seem to be... They've got a good bunch. They have got a very good bunch. They play the Netherlands under-19s, I think, later today, actually. So that one's going to be a good game to watch. We're not watching it, sadly, but that one's going to be a good game to watch. Right, we're into the last 15 minutes here, plus injury time. A little bit disappointed with how Spain are applying themselves here. I would hope for a bit more pressure. Really hoping for a bit more pressure. Bogdan, big football corruption here in Romania. Again, that's not a problem. That's not something unique to Romania, sadly, mate. That seems to be something that's widespread across the world. Right, Romania making another change here now. Another change for the Romanians. Ignat about to come on. Another defender. Akdag off. Ignat on. All change at the back for the Romanians. Again, another defender about to come on. The captain who's coming off. Oh no, it's Munteanu. Yeah, Munteanu, the captain. He's handing it over to another defender, and he comes off for another defensive change. Munteanu, the star of the show. Zach's edits. Name a footballer for an edit. Mauro Icardi. Okay, Munteanu off, and Blanuta is coming on. Come on, Spain. Come on, Spain. 15 minutes. Let's make it a draw. RC798, Trent's been on Duolingo. That's going to be a corner. That should have been a goal kick to Romania, that. But it's going to be a corner. Yeah, Trent speaking the lingo was really irritating. But kind of proved a lot of Liverpool fans right. There's a lot of Liverpool fans who were vindicated by watching that. Right, short ball here for Spain. Can he get it to the edge of the area? Got to shoot. Got to shoot. Spilled by the keeper. Cleared away. Paul Kenny. Please, can you give me a shout out? Paul Kenny, ukulele man. Nice. Love a ukulele. Good to have you in the chat, Paul. Lots of love to you and yours. Happiness and health and wealth and all that to your family. Bogdan, what do you think about England in the World Cup? I think after the Conference League and Europa League, you lads can make it to the final for sure. No, I don't think so, Bogdan. I think Liverpool winning, or I think all of Liverpool and City and Chelsea and United and Spurs and all that, that's not a reflection of English football, or at least not a reflection of the English national team. That's a reflection of the Premier League. The national team is about as disjointed as it gets, and it's not really got any proper leadership. Thomas Tuchel has started very poorly as manager. Oh, this is wonderful from Romania. Could be two. Oh, just wide. Again, Romania putting all the chances on a plate. Really good opportunity there. Liverpool. Oh, sorry. What a second. Hang on. RC798. Do you remember when Tsimikas put that quick corner in for the Origi against Barca? Yeah. Corner taken quickly. Tsimikas. Matty Knowles. Germany and Holland are playing now. 0-0, I think. Oh, right, okay. I knew they were playing today. I didn't know if it was now. What a shot from Spain. It's gone behind from a corner. Love that. Lou, that Jesse in this game links to Villa, didn't it? Yes, yeah. Yeah, we had a Villa fan in before, mate, talking about that one. Matty Knowles, do you think Robbo to Atletico is a good idea? Personally, I'd keep him over Tsimikas. Yeah, me too, mate. I don't think we should be selling Robertson. I don't think he is at all. I don't think he's going. Kyle, Kevin, Morris, team to watch next season in the Prem. Spurs. I think Spurs make the biggest improvement out of any team. Definitely. 1 second. Ball in from Spain. Could that be a corner? No, Romania get it clear. No, it's going to be a free kick to Romania. Shay472. It definitely takes more than a few months to speak fluent Spanish like that, though. He had mastered the accent and everything. Couldn't even tell he was Scouse. He did have a teleprompter. He had an auto cue in front of him saying what to say. But yes, he had maybe mastered that speech. Some would argue, some professional speakers of Spanish, they believe it takes you at least 6 to 12 months to get to like basic Spanish. And in some cases it can take up to 2 years to get to conversational level. So yeah, he's been learning for at least 6 months. We know he's had this move planned for at least 2 years. And that's why Liverpool fans booed, because he's been lying. That's why. It's nothing to do with who he went to or that he left on a free. It's none of that really. It's how he went about it. It was sly. It was sly and it was underhanded. So yeah, he's the type of, he's a very arrogant person. We'll see this when he comes back. He'll come back. Liverpool play Real Madrid. We've played them every other year in the Champions League. We played them last year and beat them. We'll probably play him again this year at some point. And I would imagine when we do, he's dying to score at Anfield. And he'll do one of them or something like that again, a celebration. He's that kind of player. Daniel, Nunes or Neymar? Well, I know who I'd rather have in my team. I'd rather have Darwin Nunes than Neymar. I don't rate Neymar. And I think he was an ideal person to have around the dressing room either. So yeah, I don't think he was a game changer. I think Darwin Nunes is at the very, very least an incredibly hard-working player. And he's incredibly underrated as well, and very, very likeable. So yeah, if you're asking me who was the better player, yeah, it's probably Neymar. But for me, if I had to pick one to be in my team, I'd rather Darwin Nunes. Mario Escobar, who is playing? We are watching Spain under-21s against Romania under-21s, and it's currently 1-0 to Romania. Matty Knowles, do you think we're defo going to sign a striker? I'm getting a little bit concerned. Yeah, mate, we'll sign a striker. We need to get rid of Nunes first, and maybe even Jota. I think there'll be players out before there's more players in. We've got to get some players out. Matty, do you think Thomas Frank will get top 5 next year? Probably not top 5, but I think they'll get in and around the top 6, top 7. So I think he'll get European football next year, put it that way. And that'll be a good start for Spurs, won't it? That's got to be a free kick, ref. He's not getting it. Daniel, what do you think of Núñez removing Liverpool from his social media? I think he's just starting the process, sadly, of detaching from the club. And unfortunately, that is the situation that we're in. His Arne Slot has told him that he's not got a future at the club. Liverpool are trying to find a buyer. His agent's trying to find a buyer. He's obviously very upset at the way that he's been treated, and I don't blame him. I think he has been hard done by Liverpool and Arne Slot. I think we should have looked after him better. He's a good player, and he didn't deserve that. Bogdan, here in Romania, Palmer and Foden are famous, but personally, I like Kane. Kane's incredible, and yeah, Palmer is sensational. I'm not sure about Foden. That's a red card. It's a straight red for Romania. I'm not surprised. That was an off-the-ball tackle by the substitute, Blanuta, on Mosquera. It's a straight red with 10 minutes left here. That might just change things in Spain's favour. Let's just see this back. It was a silly tackle. I'm not sure it was a red card, though. I've got to say that. Blanuta, after the ball has gone, he does leave one on Mosquera. He does leave one on him. Oh, it's a red. Oh, that's shocking. That is vile. Oh, that's horrible. That is a red all day, every day. That's shocking from Blanuta. Oh, that's poor. Really poor from the centre forward, Blanuta. And now they're down to 10 men. Spain 0, Romania 1, but Romania down to 10 for the last 10. King Sloth, I think people need to get over Trent. He made his choice. Time to move on. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, mate, people are just talking about him because there's been news in the last few days. I'm sure they will get over it again now. Matty Knowles, Ekatiki, Gyökeres to Man U. Oh, get in Spain! What a goal! What a goal! 1-1. It's an absolute wonder strike from distance. 1-1. Get in there. Get in there. An absolute screamer from the Spanish. Just a few minutes after Romania go down to 10. It's an absolute screamer. From distance, we've had 2 sensational goals, and it's Llorreguizar from Bilbao, the young midfielder from Bilbao, who's had a fantastic season for Bilbao, no less. He picks the ball up about 30 yards out. The Romania players just back off him, and he thinks, you know what, I'm just having a shot. 2 sensational goals in this game. Top quality. Keeper gets nowhere near it. 1-1 Spain. Come on, get in there. What a fantastic goal that was. What a great game this is. They're in again, Spain. Woo, just across the face of goal. That's going to be a foul, is it? No, throw in to Spain. God grief. It's all going off. Gyökeres to Man U. Yeah, listen, Gyökeres I don't rate personally. I think Gyökeres is massively overrated. I think there's not really any clubs taking him seriously. For good reason. I don't think he's a Premier League striker, personally. Like, I think he'd come to the Premier League and he'd do alright, but I don't think he comes to the Prem and he's worth 70, 80 million, which is what Sporting are asking for him. Reveal clothing, is Jude Bellingham overrated? For me, yes. Yeah. That was some goal, that. That was some goal. Bogdan, my ticket's flying like an MIG. Razine, how are you, mate? Had a tough chest bicep split day. Anyways, is Pablo Torre playing? No Pablo Torre. He isn't playing. There's quite a few Barca players who are, I think. Pablo Torre's gone off now. It was... when did he go off? I think he went off. When did he go off? Half-time. Fernandez Jane came on. Spain here from distance again. Can they get 2? Can they get a winner? Spain pushing forward against the 10 men. Whipped in. Chance! It's 2! Spain they've done it! They've snatched it! It's 2! It's an absolutely wonderful end to this game. Spain have turned it round within 5 minutes. 2-1. Oh my goodness me. Spain have won it. They've won it at the end. And do you know what? The Romanian keeper, who's actually had a pretty decent game, he's actually had a very good game. I think he could have done a bit better on that one. It's a fabulous cross-in from the left-hand side. It's an absolutely wonderful cross-in from the left-hand side. And it's the man who has replaced Torre. We've just been talking about Torre. Torre was taken off. Pablo Torre of Barcelona. He was taken off at half-time. Fernandez Jane came on, and he has just scored an absolutely wonderful poacher's goal. Whipped in from the left-hand side, and Jane just loses his man. Gets across. He's onside. There's no doubt about that. It might even be an own goal, this, you know. It might even be an own goal. I think this might come off the defender. It does. I think it comes off the defender's ass. He's absolutely... It's his bum cheek. He's cheeked it in, the lad. He's absolutely twerked it in. It's a twerk OG. He's twerked it in. The Romanian centre-back has absolutely twerked it in his own goal. He's twerked it in his own goal here. Spain 2, Romania 1. M15-7, oi oi, good to see you, mate. Ben Hughes 453, can't blame the keeper there. No, it was on him, wasn't it? It was on him. But he did spill it a little bit. I think Andy Robertson plus Darwin Núñez equals Juice. Alvarez, then Isaac signs new deal. I'd quite happily, yeah. I was going to say Alvarez plus Andy Robertson and Darwin Núñez, straight swap. I'd take that all day. Zombie King, can't Lamine Yamal play for Spain under 19s? Yeah, he can play under 19s and he can play under 21s. To be honest, you can play. There's 22 and 23-year-olds in this competition, by the way. You can play for the 21s up to 23. Which is, I know, mad because it's an under 21 competition, but you can play for the under 21s up to 23. Ben Hughes, what's your opinion on the new Liverpool shirts? The green one looks smart with the old 80s badge. Well, they've all got a different badge. I don't know if you've noticed. The home, the away, and the third, they're all different badges. Very, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. The guy, Spain to win. I think they're going to do it. Yeah, I think they're going to do it. Did you watch France under 21s? We watched France under 21s against Portugal, mate. We've got 6 minutes of added on time here at the end of this game. Romania have got a free kick. Opportunity to whip the ball in. He gets it all wrong. There's going to be a claim for the penalty here, I'm sure. He's going to go down. And Spain get it away. Too easy for Romania, that. Too easy. Spain get out as well. And they've got a counter-attacking opportunity here if they get it right. It's a lovely ball over the top. If he can have a shot here. He squares up the defender. Chance for Spain. Just wide of the far post. Should be 3. Should be 3. Chimey, I left to place a new bet and now Spain are winning. Football is rigged. You got to be quicker. You got to be quicker. Jake, don't most teams have 3 different badges now? I know Toon have and Leeds. No, I don't think they do. They all have the same badge, don't they? What badge? What are you on about? No, I'm on about 3 different actual crests on the kits. I've never heard of Newcastle or Leeds having different badges. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying you. I don't know. I've never heard of that. As far as I was aware, Newcastle's badge looked exactly the same on all 3 kits. Right, Spain pushing forward now again to try and kill this game off. It's been a great game, this. Honestly, it's been a really, really good game. Really enjoyable game. Toon have a circled logo one, same as Liverpool. Do they? No, they don't. No, Jake, don't make me fact check you. I'm gonna be fact checking this now. Newcastle badge change. No, the only difference with the Newcastle badges are the ones where they're actually they're looking to change the badge, aren't they? That's the only thing. There's nothing different on the. Yeah, there's no new. Look for Newcastle shirts last season. So Newcastle 24-25 shirts. Right, okay. Newcastle 24-25 shirts. Right, badge is the same on the green one. Badge is the same on the blue one. Badge is the same on the home one. Badge is the same on all of them. Badge is the same on all of them. Same as Isaac. You're talking out your arse, Jake. They're all the same. Right, and now, just to show what I'm talking about different, now look at Liverpool kits 25-26. Right? There you go. All three different badges, three entirely different badges. That's what I'm talking about. Liverpool kits 25-26. Three entirely different badges, three entirely different crests. Gotta be, honestly, just so. Gotta chime in. Newcastle. It's not all about you, Jake. It's not all about you. Razine, what's your take on my Club World Cup comment? Oh, sorry, mate. Got to ask, is the opening game of the Club World Cup worth watching? Gold playing, but still have to wake up so early for it. I'm not going to be watching it, Razine. Yeah, I'm not going to be watching it. I've wife, little girl, family. There's no way I can be getting up at 1 a.m. and watching the Club World Cup and making noise when Messi scores a screamer. So yeah, no, I can't be doing the Club World Cup. Obviously, if you want to get up and watch it early, then yeah, go for it. But no, I won't be. I'll be live tomorrow for the Bayern Munich-Auckland game and the PSG-Atletico Madrid game. But I am live tonight after this one. To answer your question, Scott, I am doing Italy against Slovakia. So the under-21s action isn't finished now. There's 1 minute left in this one. Spain 2, Romania 1. After this finishes, we're watching Italy. Italy against Slovakia. That one's going to be a really good game. It was either that or maybe Italy, France, Portugal. All of those are playing later, but I fancied Italy. I was going to do Italy. So I'm going to do Italy. Daniel, are there any general differences you see between the under-19s and the under-21s? Do you know what? Yeah, I was going to say, I think physically there is a difference. I think physically the game is faster, which is probably just due to the increased sort of, obviously it carries on, doesn't it? Physical development carries on into the early 20s and whatever. So with the under-19s, you're looking at lads who are 17, 18, who are still very much boyish. In this, you're talking about men who are maybe 19, 20, 21, 22, so we're a couple or 2 or 3 years on the development. So they are faster, they're stronger, they're quicker, they are maybe a touch more, I don't know, able to compete. The ball just moves faster compared to what I watched earlier with England and Norway. The ball moves faster. There's more physical challenges. Obviously, we've seen a red card in this one. But it has finished now. Spain 2, Romania 1. Disappointment for Romania. Really disappointing. After that great start, you really thought Romania might kick on and get the win. It was a wonderful goal from Munteanu after just 3 minutes. But Spain got back into it. 2 great goals. Firstly, by Jaregeza from Athletic Bilbao. An absolute perler from just outside the area. Great goal from them. And then it was I guess it was an own goal. I don't know what it was that actually won it for Spain after the red card. Yeah, I don't know. Fernandez Jane claimed it, but it's going to be an absolutely wonderful win for Spain. Bogdan, I'm mad. I still want the draw. Yeah, mate, it's sad for Romania. I think they deserved a draw out of that one. The red card will really frustrate Romania as well. The red card for I think it was Balanuta. He should have done much better. But yeah, Scott, we're live straight after this for Slovakia and Italy. So if you're coming back for later on, we're doing another game later on tonight. The third game we've done today, Italy against Slovakia, another live watch-along. If you fancy joining me for that, make sure you click up here, click follow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you've liked and subscribed, and I will be back for 7:30. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. 7:30 I will be live. Charles Talk, good to have you back on TikTok, mate. Cheers, Charles Talk. Good to have you, mate, in the live and on the chat. It's really good to have you, mate. Ben, are you not England under-21 tomorrow? No, because of Bayern. Bayern are on in the Club World Cup. I said I was going to do the Club World Cup, so I'm going to stick with that. If it doesn't transpire to be that good, or it's, maybe we'll switch back. I don't know. But I'm going to do the Club World Cup. I'm going to prioritise that, and we'll see what happens. But I'm really excited. The under-21 tournaments and the under-19 tournaments have been fantastic so far. So I'm really enjoying them. But I will be live for the Club World Cup, of course. But we've got one more game tonight, as I say. One more game. Italy against Slovakia. We'll obviously keep up to date on all the other games that are going on across the under-21 championships. The France game, the Portugal game as well. So I'll keep those in mind, and we'll keep you updated on them as we go through. Ben, when will Vert have his medical and signing? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, do you know? I don't think anyone knows yet, Ben, but I would imagine it's going to be at some point in the next week. Yeah, it's going to happen. Bogdan, this is it. We lose. Good live, mate. You are going to grow much on YouTube for sure. I like how you comment. See you, mate. Cheers, Bogdan. Thanks very much. Lots of love. And maybe see you on another one soon. Take it easy. And I will see you all in half an hour if you're coming back for the Italy game. Take it easy.